Our slogan is home away from home. That's what we're trying to create, a family environment around 940 students that are allocated to 17 different halls. A family environment where they feel supported, where they get an opportunity to know one another, mix and mingle, meet and greet other people they wouldn't normally meet with.
Right.
Because we feel that once they feel settled in the halls environment, usually it leads on to positive benefits with their studies. So we have what we call community events across all 17 halls, in which we have an inter-hall competition called the Gumboot Trophy. That basically focuses on all 17 halls competing against each other. Positive hall rivalry. Each hall has their own identity. So last year we had the Colombo Cobras, we had the Totara Titans, and so one of the things that we're keen on sort of forming is a family environment within the hall. We believe that once they form that connection within the hall, it also connects to them creating an identity or sense of belonging to the university. Focus on the fun, but also there are other serious things we need to sort of address also. You need a strong discipline framework in order to build any sort of community. And so what we do here isn't that much different to what happens in the wider community. So essentially what we're trying to achieve is that we try and deal with all our incidents at the lowest level possible. A lot of the responsibility will go back with our RAs, residential advisors. They live with the students in the halls. All of them are second, third, fourth year students. So they've got a pretty good idea of what university life is like. And they're there to guide the students, act as like an older brother, older sister. So they will sort of educate them on what the rules and regulations are. We're trying to get to a point where we want the students to understand the reasons behind the rules and regulations. And each and every one of the rules, there will be health and safety concerns. Part and parcel of this disciplinary framework is understanding that the students need to take responsibility for their actions and that there are consequences for those actions. Acknowledging the fact that a lot of the students are first year away from home, a lot also are new to New Zealand. So we have as part of our events program what we call personal development type programs. And so later on in March this year we're having an alcohol awareness program in which we're working with different services around the university and also outside of the university. We were looking to educate the students on the dangers of binge drinking, educating them on how alcohol affects their studies, how it affects their relationships with people, and how it affects their health. So having a more holistic view on what alcohol does. We also have what we call the Living and Learning series. So if, for example, they don't know how to cook, or they don't know how to wash their clothes, we run a session on that.
Nice.
So we do a little bit around basic housekeeping. We also have an expo that we're working with other services around the university, a flatting expo. We bring in the property agents in town, the student association gets involved, the rental agencies in town, and so basically it's a time where students can go in and talk to these different services that are available and sort of help them to understand what it means to be a tenant, what their rights are, what the rights of the landlord, etc. I know for a fact that a lot of the students that come here, they make lifelong friends, have those connections, and take away those positive experiences about being a student in the halls, which will add to the experience of being a student in general.
Excellent. Oh, well, thank you very much, Jason. That is
no worries.
Yep.